Mousepads. From flat to stack, from thick to dick. Literally, if you can imagine it, a mousepad exists of it. Now, we all know about anime mousepads. Literally, thousands of them exist, from legit ones you can find on websites such as AmiAmi and Mandarake to thousands of different bootleg options you can find on every corner of the internet. But there exists out there a 1%, if you will, a mousepad that is not only much larger in scale than your typical little 3D wrist support, but also much more high quality, much more rare, and much more expensive. Now, we've looked at Opie mousepads on this channel before, from my Weeb unboxings to my infamous $300 life-size Opie mousepad video. But today's video is going to be much more related to the latter. Now, in that $300 Opie mousepad video, I got a lot of great comments, a lot of great feedback. Seems like most of you really enjoyed that video. And I did as well. I mean, to be the owner of such a glorious pad of mouse and Opie is amazing. I remember I got one comment on that video that just said, please go outside and touch the grass. And for some reason, I just thought that was really funny. Are you happy now? I have felt the grass. I am a changed man. I literally stream fishing once a week on Twitch and go outside literally every day, but 'tis the weeb life. Now, after that video aired, I told myself I would never, ever review another Opie mousepad on this channel. With that being said, bring in the box. Whew! Did you guys hear that? Did you hear how solid that sounded? That's 7 pounds. 7 pounds, yes, I weighed it, of mousepad that is being contained in this box. That's right, we are no longer going to be reviewing Opie mousepads on this channel, and that's because today's video is on the life-size butt pad Annette and Liliana-san mousepads. I know you guys were concerned. You didn't think that my degeneracy could get any lower, but here we are. What am I doing with my life? Like, what is happening? I really hope this is the one day that my ancestors aren't watching me. Like, this is the day they go to heaven's Starbucks or something. But that's right. I got them. I actually bought them. All right, before we get too carried away about taking a closer look at the mousepads themselves, I know a lot of people ask me, where do you get these? Who makes these? I can never find them. What magic do you use to actually receive these? And I'm going to warn you guys now, buying these mousepads is not easy. First of all, a lot of these mousepads are only made by a few companies, at least in this scale, and finding availability through these companies can be very difficult, especially if you are outside of Japan, like myself. These specific mousepads were offered through this company's or studio's own store, which you'll find several studios within anime and hentai that have their own marketplaces or storefronts. The issue with that is a lot of them are aimed towards the Japanese audience, which isn't always true, but a lot of them are going to be in Japanese and hard to navigate for somebody who doesn't speak Japanese, such as myself. And even though these mousepads do come into stock every once in a while, Mandarake or one of those websites we've talked about before, that's a lot easier to navigate. It's pretty rare. So even if you do find these mousepads for sale over in Japan, they sure as heck aren't going to ship them directly to you. So number one, you're going to have to find one in stock. Number two, you're going to have to buy it through a proxy. If you don't know what a proxy is, that's somebody who lives in Japan or does business over there. They buy it on your behalf and then ship it through their company, their proxy service, to you. And that's going to make a mousepad such as this even more expensive. Just to get these two mousepads from Japan through a proxy service, after you pay their fees and taxes and shipping and all that, was almost $700. So I know a lot of you out there are going to want to get these or to get one of your favorite character, but you have to realize it's not easy and it's very expensive. That is the AP warning for this video. I should just have that warning for every video I do on this kind of random rare merch. It's hard to get, and it's expensive. Now, these two mousepads are specifically on hentai characters, and characters that we have looked at in the past, some of my personal favorite hentai characters of all time. The first one is going to be Annette herself, which is a great hentai series. I highly recommend you check it out for yourself. Not my personal favorite, but definitely up there top 10 or so. The second character is going to be Liliana-san, which is probably my favorite hentai series of all time. If you do check out my top 5 hentai video, this is one that we kind of take a deeper dive into. Very good hentai series and an amazing character. A lot of people confuse these characters. How I tell them apart is wavy hair, straight hair. Straight hair Liliana, wavy hair Annette. Is that easy? And they actually do offer quite a bit of merch on these characters. They have figures and tapestries and wall scrolls and body pillows. We're actually going to be looking at more merch on these characters here pretty soon within a few videos, so stay tuned for that if you do like these bronze goddesses as much as I do. But when I saw that they were going to offer mouse pads for these characters, I knew I had to get them. These characters kind of have a cult following, and anything in the aftermarket is either sold out for eternity or marked up at an incredible price. Just because these characters are very popular in this small group of degenerates such as myself. But yeah, I got them, and this is actually the first time I've taken them out of their plastic to take a closer look, and they don't disappoint. Honestly, the quality of this mouse pad is just as good as the last one that we took a look at. But one of the most notable things about these mouse pads is going to be their print quality. It is so nice. It is so refreshing to see a mouse pad that actually has good print quality compared to the cheap neoprene ones you typically see either legit or bootleg online. It's like body pillow quality. If you've ever seen a really nice body pillow, it is of that quality. It is very nice. Another thing too is that these things are freaking massive. I know most of you who buy these aren't going to be using them for actual use. I mean, most of these are going to be used for a display piece or displaying behind the figures of these characters, something like that. But I mean, if you were to use them or wanted to see the scale, I mean, that's how much room we have to work with here. I'm no slouch of a human being. I got some length and girth on me, and I still got a lot of room to work with there. And then lastly, the one thing I cannot not mention about these mouse pads is the actual 3D aspect of them. I cannot explain how just amazing it is. You see with those cheap little meme Opie mouse pads, they're very hard. It's not comfortable at all if you've actually ever tried to use one. Usually what it is just solid rubber. There's no comfort there. I need a little bit of squish in my tush. I literally just made that up off the top of my head. Squish in my tush. Whew, I'm on fire. And they're fine. I mean, I own like a dozen of those cheap little Opie mouse pads, but when you step up to this level, you are on another plane of existence. Let me just do a quick demonstration here to show you guys, especially if you haven't seen the last Opie mousepad video. Are you following me, camera guy? Did you see that? Can we get an instant replay slow motion of that? Can we just get an endless loop of that for the next 20 minutes of this video? Are you convinced yet? AP here with my BBBs, my big booty bitches. I'm sorry, ladies. I would never call you a bitch, IRL. I would literally worship the ground you walk on. So yeah, if you are trying to decide if a mouse pad like this is worth it to you, then that's a few things to consider. Oh, man, I forget in between doing these videos how nice these mouse pads are, and it's so refreshing to open up a piece of merch that is just this nice. Oh my god, that is literally the most comfortable pillow I've ever felt. So nice and soft and cool and just, oh. Here, I got an absolutely fantastic idea. Oh my god, this is heaven. This is literally heaven. If God came down to earth right now and was like, AP, I'm taking you to heaven, bro, it's your time, I'd be like, nah, give me like 10, 15 more minutes, please. Gordon Ramsay be like, what are you? An ass sandwich? And he's just like, nice. Do you hear that? That's the sound of quality. Actually, let me get my other hand out from under the desk here. That might be misconstrued. I don't know what this video is anymore. I kind of got distracted there for a little bit. Now, I think it's time for me to show you guys a little bit of a closer look at these mouse pads, just because I really want to showcase how high-end the print quality of these pads are. So here we go, you guys. Here is a closer look at the life-size booty mouse pads of Annette and Liliana-san. Enjoy. You can almost do the thing like you do on someone's belly. These are new, by the way. I don't know if I would recommend booty blowing if you did buy these pre-owned. I mean, honestly, I probably shouldn't be doing them even new. I mean, but that's a risk I'm willing to take. Alrighty, guys, hopefully that footage showed how high quality and well built these life-size booty mouse pads are. Kind of like today's sponsor. Yeah, that's right, they're back! Bakuretsu Anime Apparel. Made by weebs for weebs. Are you guys still buying cheap Chinese anime apparel off eBay? Well, stop it, you douche. I'm sorry, you guys. I drank a Mountain Dew before this video, so I'm a little amped. Bakuretsu Anime Apparel is all original designs and is extremely comfortable to wear. It is literally my favorite shirts to wear. With designs such as anime thighs, literal tears, stay comf, Elon Musk's wet dream, Saus, I literally cried, and many, many more. But AP, how do I even get these shirts? It's easy. Just head on over to bakuretsu.co, that's right, C-O. Pick up a shirt or two, and at checkout, enter the promo code AnimePlease123 for 10% off your first order. Link to bakuretsu.co is in the description, so feel free to check it out, you guys. I absolutely love their shirts and designs. They are so nicely made. The owner is also a really nice guy and has supported me in my videos in the past, especially with videos like these where YouTube isn't too thrilled about giving me money. So thank you, Bakuretsu, for helping an anime brother out. Alrighty, you guys, that is gonna do it for today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me as we took a look at these awesome mouse pads. I love these videos and love sharing it with you guys as well. If you are interested in getting one of these mouse pads yourself, or you want more information about how to even start to find these, feel free to message me on Discord or Instagram, and I'll definitely try to help you out best I can. The links to all my social media will be down in the description, whether it's my Discord, Instagram, Twitter. Feel free to reach out to me and check out all my content on there as well. But other than that, thank you for checking out this video, and I will be sure to catch all of you in the next one.